was gonna do a rap for the theme.
Oh, we'll go.
Should we do a brand new audio, just like no sound, no music, just rap, my voice in the rap.
Just a freestyle.
Like freestyle rap. That's the word I was looking for. You should be a rapper too. You have all the words. All right.
Look at the camera.
All right. Hello and welcome to Three Geeks review of Doctor Strange.
Three Geeks live election coverage.
Oh yeah. There's that going on too, but who cares? No one cares. So we're going to talk about Doctor Strange because that is what is important. Doctor Strange 2016.
Yeah, we got to do that again because I missed the finger cue there.
It's all good.
Okay.
I like this one. This is my favorite one. Have you ever pointed at anybody like this in your life?
Never in my life.
No, but see, like the candidates do that because you can't point at people.
Right.
That's mean. Do this because the Bushes did that. So you end up with just like your thumb, like
sort of point, like a reverse, like military point.
like you've got a slideshow in your mind, and you've got the clicker.
Right.
It's just
click.
Nobody else
click
can see it.
Next slide, please.
You got the Trump. What does he eat?
He does like this.
Yeah. I say that. Yeah, the spread fingers look wrong. It's because of this.
Anyway, yeah. So Doctor Strange. I really enjoyed this movie.
I say, this is your second?
This is my second time.
Okay,
second. Or actually, I'm gonna call it like 1.25 times because I was asleep for the
What's it about, Max?
I mean, are we already there? Like, are we ready to watch it? Are you gonna put me on the spot, dude?
Yeah.
That's usually how we start.
It's like,
what's Doctor Strange about? It is about Dr. Stephen Strange. He is a highly skilled, highly successful surgeon and neurosurgeon, and he knows it. He's very aware of how good he is at his job. He's kind of an asshole, and he gets into a very, very bad car accident because he's texting and driving. But that's pretty much it. The moral of the story is don't text and drive.
You even have a little thing at the end of the credits.
Yes, I was gonna say, yeah.
So yeah, that was it. I gave it a set. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll see you guys next time.
We thought there was gonna be magic in this movie. You gotta wait for the sequel.
Yes. No, so he gets into a very bad car accident and he can't perform surgery anymore. His hands were mangled. So he, exhausts all of his finance resources to try to heal himself, and he can't do it. So he eventually goes to the Himalayas, or they don't actually say where's Kathmandu.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
but then they end up
in the Himalayas.
But they end up in the chapter house, which is in Tokyo.
No, there's a Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, yeah.
So there's a London one they spent like 13 seconds in. Then there's the New York one, which is the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yeah.
And then there's the Hong Kong one, which is like Sanctum Hong Kong Torum.
But he goes to Kathmandu.
Yeah, and that's where he starts his journey, and then like you don't know where he gets to because he's like wandering around for a while.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So so he goes. He he hooks up with these magical guys. They're all like doing fun magical training and stuff like that, and he learns magic. And then so the bad guy, Mads Mikkelsen, he
one of my all-time favorite actors.
Yeah,
I love seeing him and stuff.
Of Hannibal fame, and he's the bad guy in Casino Royale. Yeah. He does a good job as a bad guy. I don't think I've seen many things where he's like just a good guy.
I guess Hannibal.
He's not a good guy in that.
He's like the main character.
That doesn't make him a good guy. He's still eating people.
He's still sinister looking like all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that's like the closest that I've ever seen.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, he's not anywhere close to a good guy.
I agree. I'm saying it's the closest.
I don't know.
Anyway.
So Mads Mikkelsen, he is an evil sorcerer who I'm gonna try not to spoil it just yet, but he's coming up against Doctor Strange and the Ancient One for reasons, and he does a really good job in this one too. But he's trying to basically sacrifice the entire world to Dormammu.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange got to stop him. So that's pretty much the story. Like,
That's
there's
the
not,
gist of it.
yeah, there's not like a whole. It's not, a lot of twists. And people compare this movie to Inception a lot, and I was like, well,
no,
it doesn't have
Visually.
visually, yes, absolutely compared to Inception. As far as the story is concerned, it's pretty much a straightforward, just like remarkable origin story.
I guess there's a minor twist at like the halfway point, but not not
Well,
really.
yeah, I mean, it's
It's not like it's like a oh shit. It's just kind of normal story development.
it's not like the little, the spinny thing.
Yeah, there's no top.
Yeah,
There's no top secret end where you're wondering if the whole thing ever fucking happened or not.
You're not gonna leave the theater going, "Did Doctor Strange win?"
Nah, it's pretty straightforward. But I really like this cast is like.
Oh yeah.
Who on this cast hasn't been nominated for an Oscar at some point in time? Like, I honestly don't think that anybody who's in this movie has not been nominated for some sort of Academy Award. Benedict Cumberbatch.
I kind of feel bad for him because I feel like he gets pulled into all these like American roles.
Yeah.
He's always like got to speak with his like gravelly American voice.
Gravelly American.
I didn't think it was that bad.
No,
It's not, but I feel like he gets cast a lot in like American
if
roles.
you I was really listening, and there are like some parts it's kind of iffy, but you can't tell if it's.
He does a pretty good job.
I mean, it's better than I could do an English accent.
Yeah, oh yeah. I would murder any sort of accent that they tried to put. Like, my parents are Jamaican. I can't even do a Jamaican accent. It's pretty bad. But no, what was I gonna say? No, I like that they like, it was just, there was nobody here where you're just like, oh god, and there's like, oh, Mads Mikkelsen's gonna be. You're like, what? They're gonna have Hannibal Lecter in this movie.
He showed up, and I was like, that dude looks really familiar. Oh, it's Hannibal. Okay.
I was like, they're gonna have Hannibal Lecter, and he's playing the bad guy in the movie. Like, where are they gonna take this thing to? Because like, they're going to hell. Out there fighting Dormammu, and I was like, they got Hannibal Lecter there, like, he's like,
no.
I was like, oh man, Marvel's gonna get us on a hard R, just take it away to left field. But no, Mads Mikkelsen does a great job. Say spoilers, I fucking let it slip.
All right, spoilers.
All right, Dan, who's your favorite character in there? What was the?
I have to say that they pulled off Doctor Strange really well. They've like the character, not the movie. They've had a hard time like actually making a comic that lasted more than just like a 5 issue arc with him, because he's just so OP all the time, and it's like he's friggin' Doctor Strange. Just shows up and he's like blah with the eye of whatever the hell this is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like in the comics, there's all kinds.
Oh yeah.
There's an unending train of like weird shit that he just pulls out of his cape every now and then.
And they've already opened the door for that.
Yeah, but
in this, like, they didn't take it too far in this one, though, like with his stuff.
But I think my favorite thing in here is how they depict the actual magic. Like the dueling with magic is like, remember there's the silly hand things you used to have, like with the hand on the end and the weird stretchy, gummy stretchy thing. That's how magic works in this.
Like slapping each
kind of
other.
and then it just like whips around shit. And,
that's kind of one of the complaints I'm hearing a lot of, is like they don't really, like, no one turns anything into a snake, or no one like
it's all like energy manipulation based. It's not like, well, they talk about how they imbue certain items with magic, so that's how you get like magical weapons and stuff that actually have like a physical form, as opposed to just like glowing whips that they pull out of their ass.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool though. I'm not making fun of it. It really reminded me of those silly hand things. They're like grabbing onto people's legs with them and stuff.
But to me, it seemed more like rune magic, like, because whenever like the dude had those boots, like whenever he would jump in the air, it would make like a little like rune, like all the shapes they made were like very, I don't know, kind of yada yada. And they say she's Celtic, the ancient one, so I mean, there's that too.
Yeah.
But the magic was really good. Was that your favorite?
Yeah, I think so. I really liked that, and I liked how they were able to like show, because Doctor Strange is very conceptual in the like if you read the old comics, there's like paragraphs of crap going on, and he's just like floating in space. So they did a really good job pulling off like a conceptual character like Doctor Strange with magic and astral projection and stuff without just A, losing everybody, or B, just making it a goofy like Matrix movie.
Scott, what do you think about this?
I really like the characters. I thought everybody was very well realized. I thought this is one of the better Marvel villains, because there's a really long scene where he's talking to Doctor Strange, and he's like basically trying to convince him, like, Dormammu, is timeless, so when he takes our world, like, no one will die anymore, and it's like, if you're, what are you protecting people from? Because people are just gonna die anyway. This is like a chance to be part of something greater, and it like I like when villains actually like talk some sense, and like even when I'm like,
and you can buy into it.
Like, I dig that.
Yeah.
And if anything, I felt it was kind of cheap when they kind of brushed that away at the end, where it's like, oh, it's not what you think. Well, yeah, of course it's not going to be what you think. But then when it actually is like really awful, like it would have been cool if when the bad guys get like sucked into Dormammu's realm, if it wasn't like them just getting like destroyed, if it was them like kind of elevating. So I like when threats are like it's taken care of, but it's still kind of there. Which I understand Dormammu is still very much there.
He comes back to haunt you several times.
Yeah, and I think with Dormammu too, like he, in his anger or whatever, like he's like, fine, I'll take him, and he like got him all shriveled up and everything like that. But he has the power to just be like, here you go, now you're back.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, and so but he was just really, really upset that he introduced time into his own realm.
I do like that. I like the whole time loop. That's how he tricked Dormammu at the end, as he trapped him in an infinite loop.
Yeah.
I love during his speech when he's being kind of coerce Strange. He keeps calling him Mr. Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they played that joke in the commercial.
Yeah.
But
I had actually not seen that commercial.
Oh, no, that's good.
So it was good.
Yeah. I know, but like it didn't even really ruin it for me. And even on the second time watching it, like that's still I thought a pretty funny thing.
Yeah.
And they didn't beat it to death either. Because I feel like you can take Doctor and Strange, you could just hammer that horse to death.
And I think that's an old joke anyway, where it's like, Mr. No, it's Doctor. Okay, Mr. Doctor, yada yada. And like
And then he's like, Strange. He's like, yeah, it is, or something like that.
Yeah, but who am I to judge?
Yeah. He's like laughing at it. He's like, Mr. Doctor. It's like,
it was. I thought this was kind of like the opposite of Ant-Man, where Ant-Man was mostly comedy with the serious beats done really well, and this was mostly serious with the comedy beats done really well.
I don't know. I felt like the stuff with Wong was flat.
Yeah. I kind of liked it, honestly. Yeah.
I was like,
I understand what you're saying, because he keeps making like Beyonce and Eminem jokes and stuff.
Well, it's like, okay, so he runs through all the one-named people, the one-named popular people in all of time. Is that where this joke is going? Like, we just name off, people want Madonna, Prince.
Yeah, we keep going.
But and then I also didn't like that who they cast for Wong. Like, I like that guy.
Oh, just not.
But I don't like him
Wong.
as Wong. Like, no, that guy's awesome. I would have cast him as the Ancient One, maybe.
I kind of dig the Ancient One.
Oh no, Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton.
She killed it.
Every movie I see her in, whenever she's like on screen, she's like fucking steals it.
And like, cause she's just so like, she does aloof very well, and she also does that like, she's very cutting. Like she's British. She's got like that voice, and then just like, that she's sized you up perfectly. Yeah. And you've been found watching. Like, and like when they first did the introduction, he thinks the Ancient One's that old guy.
Yeah.
And she got the tea. Yeah. And he's like, listen to that tea, honey and tea.
Yeah.
But she does a great, fantastic job as the Ancient One.
Did you ever see Snowpiercer?
Yes.
Very similar. Like whenever she was just, whenever
I
she
hated
was
that movie.
really, I love that movie.
Oh,
but
God,
anyway,
it's so weird.
but she was like honestly one of my favorite parts of that movie.
That movie was a fucking comic book for sure. That was.
But
That
anyway,
was a motion comic book.
That
Captain
brings
America.
up.
Yeah, we're back.
Nice.
We made it back.
Oh boy!
Yes. You can't keep us off the fucking internet.
so I don't know
That's
when
right.
exactly that
The
cut
man,
off.
that was fucking the man trying to hold us down.
Yeah.
It won't happen.
Okay.
With our
So
fucking.
Trump's trying to stop
action
our-
scenes were good.
I will actually say that the action scenes were one of my least favorite parts of the movie because I thought that the camera didn't focus enough. It was too jumpy. Like the special effects were all great, but like especially in the scenes, I don't mind like the stuff like moving around and I'm running on catwalks and going in weird directions. But when it actually came to the actual fighting, it was like it was Bourne Ultimatum all over. It was like super close, super jumpy. I couldn't really see what was going on, and I wanted to because like the cool like magic swords and stuff looks like I wanted to see more of that like actually like interacting. I think the best fight was when he's in his like astral.
Okay. Back
And we're
again.
back. Casting the
Oh
wall.
my god. Yeah. So with Wong, the character does not require a good actor. He's got 7 lines. So you know, and the Beyonce joke works no matter who you're, as long as he's stone faced, it doesn't matter who you're throwing it at.
Yeah.
Right.
So you can get just a straight up martial artist to play Wong, who needs to be a badass martial artist.
Tony
And,
Jaa.
you know, there's a long list of people you
yeah,
can get.
yeah.
Of qualified people to get this, you know. So, but you know, I feel like they went for the, you know, for that more recognizable actor, and I was just like, well, you could have this part, you could have elevated somebody else too, you know, because like this would have been a breakout role for whoever.
They didn't really show him fight at all.
No, not really.
No, yeah,
Like I don't think he actually did anything.
You show up at the end, he's already stakes.
right. And then like, you know, you like reverse his time door. He's like, oh, haha, I have my, you know, no one's getting in here. I got my badass stick of Wongness.
Yeah, you don't get to see him like, swing that around.
Then like, you know, Strange comes back and it's over. So there you go. Where's that last fight? Oh, there wasn't one.
So yeah, so like they're missing opportunities there to have.
I guess
cool...
they showed him jumping around when he's like reversing stuff.
Yeah.
But he really didn't. Again, but the camera was so shaky.
Yeah.
You didn't really get to see
but
him.
I will say I like the action scenes. I see where you're coming from, but it's still a far cry from Batman Begins. Which I hate.
Yes, I will.
Look at Batman's fist.
Nolan can't do action, but like this just get somebody else to do.
I thought the action in Inception was really good. Like the twisting.
When the rooms and stuff like
hotel
that.
room.
Yeah, but that wasn't really a fight
action.
scene though. That was just people falling around a room.
It's
like,
fighting.
Yeah, but like not
it's
really though. Like,
food.
yeah. No, like I like it too. Again, like don't get me wrong, but he cheats on that one because he doesn't actually have. He's not filming people fighting. He's filming people falling around a room.
Well, that's all he needs to do. He can do that with Batman. Just have Batman like swooping in and out doing shit.
No, Nolan can't do that.
But he didn't.
No, he can do. Like that guy's a great director. I don't want to. It's not a horrible thing that he can't direct action. It's just not his thing.
Yeah, I like the Bourne movies too, to an extent. But I think their action when it's actually like hand to hand.
The Steadicam.
Yeah.
This is their version of Steadicam. They got like a freaking Tourette's. Parkinson's with a splash of Tourette's in there. Like, anyway, my favorite part of the whole thing was Mordo. I liked his story arc right now. I
like him too.
I like Chiwetel Ejiofor. That actor, I'll watch him in pretty much anything.
Yeah.
I dig him. He's awesome. But I really like that he's not just an asshole, because like Mordo generally to me is like, oh, you're Doctor Strange, I'm jealous of you, I'm an asshole. Like that's just how they do him, and it's really good that like he was a man with a purpose, and you see like where he's coming from, and then at the end, like he in the very very end credits thing there, he pulls the magic out of that dude, and he's like, you can see where he's come to, and exactly how he got there, and it makes sense, and he knows this is a bad motherfucker. Like I'm just excited for the second movie when he's out there just fucking like soul stealing people and just causing all kinds of havoc.
Little urn or whatever he does.
Yeah, dude, just fucking. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. This has got me excited for the next one, just because they've made Baron Mordo out to be somebody who can be a really really good villain, and I hope they keep him around. I
don't want him to just like kill him off.
I like how they added some stuff like in his story arc, but it's not like adding stupid things,
And that's what I liked about this one over Ant-Man. Like I really had a fun time watching Ant-Man. But there's a lot of holes to be poked in that movie, and a lot of conceits that you have to make. With this one, and even though it's a little more ridiculous because it's like now you're dealing with magic and all that good stuff, there's not a lot of like just straight up holes you can poke in this movie.
Yeah, I mean,
as far as the story and the plot,
it's very focused.
Yeah.
This is a very simple story arc. It's just they filled it in so well. You get Doctor Strange, whose hands are all messed up, and then, he goes to the magic place, and the old lady gives him cool shit, and then bad guys come in. It's very simple, but it's in the execution and how they pull it off and the little bits that they put in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the bad jokes with what the hell our dude's name was? Wong. Yeah, I can't remember that. I mean, even that had its payoff at the end. So it's a very long, slow burn if you like that. But I mean, it's simple, filled in.
If anything, I'd say the one other thing I didn't like was I thought it was at times it was a little too focused. Where I thought the pacing was going a little too quick. And I wish that they had slowed down a little bit more in his like training, because I feel like he kind of got to where he was at pretty fast. Where it's like, I don't believe this. And he's like, oh, this is gonna take years of studying, and it shows him he's like, oh, well, you're super talented, but it doesn't really show him learning that. He's just kind of good at it because he has. They explain it like, oh, he's got a photographic memory.
And also, I'm sorry to interrupt, but
no, it's all right.
They show you that a lot of time has passed when he goes back to the hospital. And he meets up with Christine, and you get, like, they don't say it, but you get the sense, like, it has not just been a couple weeks that he's been away.
And he gets the Doctor Strange hair.
Yes.
Like halfway
through. that was very clear. They made that super clear, but just the fact that the movie really wanted to get to like, which I also respect. Like, I think sometimes origin movies do too much building, but I feel like Doctor Strange is a somewhat more unknown character, so I think a little bit more world building, and maybe a little bit. I was saying this to Max in the parking lot. A little bit more explanation on like the magic, like maybe laying down a few more rules, like who can get it, why can they get it, stuff like that. Like a little more explanation would have been cool.
So what you're saying is that you wish it had a montage in the middle.
No, not at all. It already kind of had a montage.
That's what you get on the Survivor. Start running through some snow or something.
Yeah,
picking
with
up
like
some trees,
fire beasts. Or...
Yeah, man. It's like
I just felt that it was going a little fast at times. It wasn't bad.
I didn't like the sling ring.
Yeah,
that was kind of a weird mechanic.
It's like, we needed to do magic of this kind. It's like, well, then why is it like mass produced, and why like this is like why do these things exist if you can just do magic? Why don't you just fucking do the magic and then open up
get that at the bottom like a Chinese Cracker Jack box?
There were times where it's like oh, I have it now, but then he loses it. I'm like, wait, who has one?
Right.
Who can get out of here? That was one of the things. Like, I wish they'd explained the rules a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because I felt like they kind of rushed through them. So when it actually came to like actually fighting in those worlds, I was still a little bit lost. Because I still don't understand the rings and what magic do those allow you to do? What can you just do by yourself?
That's just the teleportation. That's it.
Yeah.
You got a sling ring. You can teleport to anywhere in the world.
And make the mirror.
But reading the older
mirror verse, that was just magic. That wasn't.
But remember, she said like, don't lose it because you can't get out.
Yeah.
So you could make the mirror verse, but you can't get out.
Yes. No, see, that's why I don't like the sling rings. It's like, it's dumb. Just do the magic.
The thing about Strange though is, like, when I read the older comics, is that there aren't rules for him. That's the problem with it. like he just shows up with some magic shit and everything's done.
Well, yeah, and I kind of liked that. They're like, okay, well, you're rolling around with the Eye of Agamotto. You could like reverse time or speed it up, do all this shit, but like there is definitely consequences. You can start a paradox. You can fucking set different things. You can do 8 different things that just could cause the end of the universe.
You put your eye out. Kid.
yeah. And I really like that. He's like, okay, and that's why Mordo left too. He's like, okay, you saved the world, but you broke fucking 10 laws of the universe here.
Yeah.
Like what was the point?
What's gonna go wrong?
Yeah, like where
how is this gonna bite us in the ass?
Right, and so like that's what I really liked. So they gave him a good reason to lose faith in all. Like he was such a stalwart kid. He believed hardcore in the Ancient One's message. And then here's the spoilers. Turns out the Ancient One is pulling power from the dark dimension, even though she says like no one else is supposed to do that, so that she can live for for a long time. And she forbade everyone else from using that sort of power. So at the very beginning, even Mads Mikkelsen is like, you hypocrite. It's like you're over here.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit to like, what was he saying? Like, why did he say that?
Because she's dipping in the pool too. Like, man, what you doing? Ancient One? Like, what the fuck, Brad? Let me get some eternal life. Like look it up.
Some of that.
But it's a solid movie. Rachel McAdams. I can't remember the name of her character right now, but she's actually one of the night nurses. So I'm interested to see.
Christine, yeah.
I'm interested to see if they bring her into TV. If she's got like a TV deal, she's done TV before.
But say if she and Claire,
yeah, man, Rosario Dawson and Rachel McAdams, together.
I can't say no to that.
They drink a little wine. Things get a little hot and heavy. I'm just kidding.
Luke Cage
One comes in.
The Ancient One comes. Oh yeah, now we're talking. No, like I think that would be really good because Rachel McAdams, Rosario Dawson is so awesome in the Netflix shows. I really like her a lot.
Yeah, whenever she shows up, it's like, all right, here we go.
Awesome shit, fucking. So yeah, it'd be good to see them. I hope they got her, on that contract to do some TV stuff. That'd be pretty cool. After Defenders, like you don't know what they're gonna do. So.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for Iron Fist to be good.
Oh God, yeah,
good.
Iron Fist.
Please
Oh yeah, that's the next step. Just,
I think it'll be all right.
I mean, got the Punisher damn near perfect. So come on.
Yeah, but the Punisher didn't have his like. That's the thing though. Like, the Punisher was good because he was on Daredevil's show.
Yeah, when they were like, "Oh, there's gonna be a Punisher show," I was like, "Uh oh."
Yeah, but I mean, he was a large part of that show.
Oh yeah, no, but I think that he shines more because it wasn't all Punisher.
Yeah,
no, he's able to come in and out, and it's like, now I want more Punisher. You know, but if he had his own show, it's like, okay, 13 episodes of the Punisher, I'm good. Like, it
could be like Punisher War Journal. That'd be great.
Yeah, I hope they do something more anthology, like where it's anyway. You know, Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Ratings, Scott.
Oh jeez,
what are you gonna give it?
I'm gonna have to see it again, but I'd give this one a solid 7.5. I'd like to see it again and just kind of absorb a little bit more of it. Just kind of. I feel like this one definitely is worth like a couple watches. But yeah, I liked it. I had a good time.
I agree with Scott that I have to see it again. But as it stands, I think this is my second favorite Marvel movie. I'm going to go with an 8.5.
All right. I really like this movie. I thought this is probably the best origin movie. Iron Man like has long held that title, but I think this one, like, it's not fair because Iron Man did it without any other, like, any like they had to test market. Like, there's no, you know, like, because now they kind of got the formula down. They know, you know, what
the market fucking corner.
Right. So, you know, like, this movie is an example that Marvel pays attention to what works and what doesn't work in their movies, because this is one of my favorite origin stories. But since it had the crutch of all the other movies, I'm only giving this one a 7.5. It's really good. Yeah, definitely go watch it multiple times. But you know, it's just another origin story, so that's why I'm not super hyped about it, just because I'm tired of everybody's beginning. And it sucks too, because like they just had to set up the universe, but I'm waiting on these characters. Like, you need to introduce, you know, since they're throwing 80 characters in every movie anyway, you need to use the other movies to introduce all the new characters. So if you're gonna have any new characters,
you got the Avengers going, I heard about this guy that was in a car accident, and then he went to this place, and now he's levitating.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they throw out his name in the in Cap 2. You know, they're like, they were just like people like Stephen Strange walk around and they know something's up already.
Yeah.
But
I love the Thor after credit thing.
Yes, the Thor.
As soon as I heard his voice, I was like, oh. There we go.
Both of the end credit scenes were amazing, I thought, and Thor's was good. I like it because Hemsworth has just got Thor's, like that lightheartedness. Even though,
so there's wizards now, and his beer keeps refilling.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I don't drink tea. And then he's just a giant glass of beer.
That's a nice little tease for Thor 3, because it's like, some shit went down. We're looking for our dad.
You don't know if Doctor Strange is gonna pop up in Thor 3. You know, like,
I'd love it if he did.
Yeah. So like, then
it got me wanting to see more of him.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. I don't really need him in like a full-on Avengers, but if he like popped up, and like, I mean, he's in New York or whatever.
Oh yeah, no, he's full on. Like,
if he popped up,
like, hey dude, we need you to handle this
Captain movie or an Iron Man or something.
Yeah.
Fucking Spider-Man.
Oh, dude, Spider-Man is like, classically, Spider-Man hangs out at the Sanctum Sanctorum. You know, like when he needs to like shoot, like just blow off some steam or whatever. So like, that would be awesome. And I like the kid that got playing Spider-Man. So I think that, like, to see him play off a Cumberbatch would be solid.
Especially because they're both like super smart and they both kind of got like an ego thing going on.
Yeah, that'd be good. So yeah, 7.5, 8.5. That is a fucking recommendation if I ever heard one.
Pretty much. Oh, and Marvel has one of the most badass like opening film things now.
Oh yeah, they're fucking nuts out. Marvel fucking
Studios.
Remember the flippy paper? Yeah, that's gone.
Those days are gone. They're like, we make movies, assholes, and they're all awesome.
Here, we'll show you parts of scripts with characters put on them.
And dude, it's Marvel just like
our worst movie is better than DC's best movie. Like
no, it's like our worst movie is better than like their best idea of a movie. Like
we've got these 20 other ones behind it. So.
Like this is our dregs and like Thor 2, okay, Iron Man 2 and 3, and nobody cares. Like I can't fucking stand Iron Man 2. But the first thing off the tip of my tongue is Marvel hasn't made a bad movie. And I can't stand Iron Man 2. It's the weirdest thing how they fool you with their crap.
I can't stand Iron Man 3. So
I think I like Iron Man 3 even less than 2. At least in some areas.
Nah. Anyway.
But the only DC movie that beats like any of them would be like Dark Knight or something.
But that doesn't even
But that doesn't count anymore. No. It's not part of the DC cinematic universe.
That's all you're left with is Superman versus Batman.
I mean, Man of Steel.
Ugh.
Which even on its best day cannot even come close to like Iron Man 2.
Man of Steel is. I'd rather watch Man of Steel than Iron Man 2.
Really?
I would say that.
I wouldn't.
I feel like I hate that movie.
Either way, you're in for a bad time.
Yeah, I mean, they need to send the dude that plays Steve Rogers over to talk to Superman and just cheer him up a little bit, and that might work.
Oh, I think we'll see how DC does. But as far as Marvel, they just keep fucking cranking it out of the park and not giving a fuck.
Well, they're coming out with these like lesser known guys that I like better than like the mainstream ones, like Ant-Man, like better than like Thor 2, Iron Man 2 and 3. Yeah. I liked it better than Avengers 2 in some regards. Like I just as a structured movie, I thought it flowed a lot better. But I'm saying like they're kind of like ones that they're like sneaking in, like Ant-Man and Guardians of the Galaxy and this are like shit that I've read about. I've read the comics somewhat, but not really like as much. So I don't know as much about them.
Guardians was like I love the Dan Abnett. What was the other guy's name? Who's the artist on them?
I don't know.
Shit. I feel bad.
I've read them and I don't know.
But that whole Marvel Galactic run that they were in charge of is just awesome. And even though that they like don't really have anything to do, the movies don't really have anything to do with the comic books. I'm like when they were making Guardians of the Galaxy, I was like, holy shit! Because I was just under the impression that nobody else cared but me.
I agree.
But it's like Marvel's just like, well, we got these guys, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who they have left, who they have the rights to. They're gonna make a solid, watchable movie. At the worst, it's gonna be watchable. And Doctor Strange is way better than that. So go see it. We're gonna get out of here. Bid Max.
I'm Scott.
I'm Dan.
And this is a 3 Geeks review. This is not Animaniacs, which you'd normally catch us on.
But whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. What show are we watching? Dead Space. We're doing a special Halloween episode of Dead Space.
3 weeks late.
No, we are fucking 12 months early. We'll catch you guys next time.